Can you see me? I can see you. Not many people can see me. I'm invisible. I look like you, but I'm a little bit different. And my challenges aren't always so obvious to everybody. Some people you can tell what they need and the help that they require, but I'm different. I can see you, but my world's a bit darker because you can't necessarily see me. You don't always know where I am or what I need. It's just darkness, and that sometimes makes my challenges even greater. So today I want you to learn how to see me, how to see in the dark, or how to see my world of darkness. I'm just like you, really. Some disabilities are obvious. Someone's in a wheelchair, it's obvious what they need. They need help getting around, being pushed, being able to get through a corridor in a building. They need help navigating their way through a busy society where people are always rushing here, rushing there. Someone's on crutches, it's also obvious what help they need. There's a door, open it, hold it open till they get through. And if, God forbid, if someone is even more unwell and they're forced to be in hospital for a period of time, attached to machines, doctors and nurses taking care of their every need, it's obvious that they need looking after. But then there are some disabilities that are not so obvious. It's harder to understand what a person, they're not lying in a hospital bed, they're not having their vital signs monitored by a friendly nurse, they're not on a drip, they're not being looked after 24 hours a day. So how do you learn to spot them? Not all disabilities are visible. Some are even not immediately obvious. They include being autistic, having chronic pain, learning difficulties, mental health conditions, mobility, speech impairments, not being able to see, not being able to hear. Maybe people can't breathe as well. Although you may not be able to see these invisible conditions, they're still there. People living with these often face barriers in their daily lives, including a lack of understanding and negative attitudes. So some choose to wear hidden disability sunflower to discreetly identify that they may need support or a little bit of help, a bit of love, a bit of care, getting around and navigating their way through life. I'm not the same, but I don't know why. I struggle every day, but I don't know why. My mind goes crazy. My thoughts get at me. I'm on a roller coaster, but I hate the ride. My mind won't stop. My body's sensations are too much to take. Who's there for me? Who supports and confides? I'm lonely in this life, all on my own. There's way too much judgment and not enough peace, so leave us alone, you horrid peeps. With your judgments and faces, with your unkindness and fear. Who do you think you are, trying to live up in here? You wouldn't last a minute all inside my head. You'd struggle just as I do. Any of us about. Be patient and kind and loving and helpful. Make us feel comfy. We're struggling right now. If we're odd, accept it. If we're fearful, don't reject it. If we seem different, that's just us. If we seem different, that's just us, but don't ignore it or make it worse. Be respectful that we're not all the same. Fill your hate with love so we can all be together again.